Welcome to a preview of Write Better Right Now, the new online course in effective writing. You'll see a short sample video from Section 1 of the course. When the video ends, I'll provide some information about Write Better Right Now. I hope you enjoy the preview.
There is such a thing as good writing, and there is such a thing as bad writing. What makes bad writing bad? Well, we could use all the worn-out criticisms. Bad writing is wordy. Bad writing is inelegant. Bad writing is hard to understand. Great. So what's a wannabe writer supposed to do? Well, don't be wordy. Wonderful. Use fewer words. Be elegant. Terrific. Maybe you should shop for words at Saks Fifth Avenue. Be understandable. Oh, wow. How on earth do you do that? In this course, you will learn what causes bad writing. Sure thing, wordiness inflicts a lot of damage on your style. But where does wordiness come from? Well, for one thing, nouniness causes wordiness. What's nouniness, you might ask? Well, consider this 39-word sentence. Amendment of our request is one of our possible courses of action. But if we make a change in our position as of this late date, we might find the HR department hesitant to place reliance on our exemption arguments. Now, when you finish this course, you'll immediately flag this sentence and shout nouniness from the rooftops. Look at the nouns and one adjective that have verbs hiding inside. Actually, the verbs don't hide. The verbs have been captured and jailed by three types of words we'll learn about in Section 4. Do you see the derivative nouns amendment and reliance? Do you see the two captured verbs jailed inside? Do you see amend and rely? Do you see the derivative adjective hesitant? Do you see its prisoner, hesitate? And finally, do you see what I call a switcheroo noun? Do you see the word change? The writer used it as a noun. We can switch it to the verb change. So by rescuing these imprisoned verbs, we compile a list of 5. 1, question mark. 2, amend. 3, change. 4, hesitate. 5, rely. But wait, what verb goes in number 1? Well, you will learn another weird concept in Section 4. Have you ever heard of auxiliary verb go? No. Not unless you've taken one of my courses. Look at the words possible courses of action. That's what amendment is. Amendment is a possible course of action. Well, let's use the verb amend to carry that same meaning. If amendment of our request is a possible course of action, then we blank amend our request. Fill in the blank. We could amend our request. And what kind of word is could? Well, you'll soon learn that it's a modal auxiliary verb. So in this disastrous sentence, the writer used nouns and adjectives to carry the meaning of 5 verb forms. When we diagnose this illness, we know the cure. Launch a massive jailbreak. Go in there and slash nouns and adjectives and switcheroo nouns. Show no mercy. When your verbs can now deliver their meaning to your reader all by themselves as verbs, not as nouns, not as adjectives, they pretty much rewrite the sentence for you. We could amend our request, but if we change our position now, the HR department might hesitate to rely on our arguments. So check it out. By appearing in verb-based prose, our 39-word sentence reduces down to 22 words.
Hello, I'm Ed Good, the creator of Write Better Right Now. I've taught this same course to many Fortune 500 companies, including DuPont, Coca-Cola, and GlaxoSmithKline, to name just a few. Federal agencies have also commissioned my courses, including the Department of Justice, the Food and Drug Administration, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, and many others. More than 10,000 people just like you have attended my courses in effective writing. Ordinarily, I teach these courses as 1 or 2 day on-site programs, but on-site training costs, well, is expensive. But WriteCorrectly.com has boiled the price of this 7-hour video program down to just $129. 7 hours, you ask? But I don't have 7 hours. Well, you don't have to watch the entire course at one time. You can watch it piecemeal, during your lunch hour, on your ride to work in your carpool, or between workout sessions at your gym. In the sample video, you no doubt noticed that I use some grammatical terms. Derivative nouns, derivative adjectives. Maybe those terms made you groan. But fear not. In this course, I do not assume that you have advanced degrees in English. No, I don't teach that way. Instead, when the subject matter forces me to step in some piles of grammar, I'll provide you some wading boots, some boots of understanding. In simple terms, I'll explain the grammatical rules involved and show you how you can use them to turn bad writing into good writing. To learn more about Write Better Right Now, please visit WriteCorrectly.com. There you can click the Enroll button and register for the course today. Thank you very much for your interest. I wish you the best.